Alrighty then, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. I was delayed a little bit because Misty had to show me something. She's got like 12 Christmas trees up in the house already. November 1st, and we're wall-to-wall Christmas trees. There's even a Christmas tree in the bathroom, okay? I kid you not. Anyway, our next game here today will be the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. Miami comes in at 9-2. They currently are in first place in the AFC East, one game over the Jets. And ironically enough, the Jets are the only team that Miami has lost to this season. There are 2 losses in their 2 games against New York. Miami can beat anybody who's not named the New York Jets, as they have 9 wins and 2 losses. The Bengals come in at 4-7. They are currently, let's see, I think are they in last place or in 4th place in the AFC Central? I'll take a look real quick at the standings here while we have a moment. The Bengals are in 3rd place. Indianapolis 7-3, Cleveland 7-4, Cincinnati 4-7, Houston 3-8, and Pittsburgh 2-9. So they're in 3rd place, and the the Bengals are trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. Evil Dead is now 165. He finally hit that 100 mark with the Ravens in his pick. He's taking Miami in this one. We'll see who Waldo takes and anybody else if they show up. As if you're watching this on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right, let's head out to Miami for this one. Bengals Dolphins here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. It's the Bengals and the Dolphins. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports on a bright and sunny and warm Miami day, 83 degrees. Evil Dead's got the fish. The Bengals at 4-7, Miami at 9-2. The Bengals will get the ball first, run away. Live from Miami. From the 7-yard line, Aaron brings it back over the 20 and out to the 26-yard line. That's Jarvis Aaron, the rookie out of Notre Dame. 1st and 10, Cincinnati, led by their starting quarterback, William Rogers, in his 9th year out of South Carolina, the former New York Giant quarterback. Spent 8 years with the Giants, now in his first season with the Bengals. The Bengals lost a heartbreaker to the Falcons last week, 20-18. They tried a 2-point conversion with less than a minute to play, and it failed, and they lost by 2. The Bengals trying to keep their very, very slim playoff hopes alive. 1st and 10 for Cincinnati. Rodgers under center. Rodgers fakes the handoff, throws deep, and Hicks can't hold on. Ryder Hicks was leveled by Christian Harrison. Let's take a look at the Bengal offense. Up front, McHale, Valentine, Cousins, Simmons, and Sims. And then it's Curtis, Rose, Granger, Austin, and Hicks. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bengals at their own 26-yard line. Just underway, live from Miami. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Evil Dead, who has hit the century mark. Catching up with Misty. Rodgers in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Rodgers hands off to Granger. A big hole for Granger. And Eric Granger makes his way out to the 38-yard line, a gain of 12. Tackle made by Knox Campbell, the 12th-year safety out of Kentucky. And that'll be a first down for Cincinnati. Opening drive of the ball game. And the Bengals with the ball. On a bright, sunny, and warm afternoon here in Miami. 1st and 10, Cincinnati. Everybody in tight. Rodgers under center. Rodgers, play action. Rodgers is going to get sacked and fumbles. Ball sitting there and is picked up by the Dolphins. Getting the sack and the fumble recovery. Number 55, Dante Lockwood, the 6th-year linebacker out of Minnesota, records the sack, forces the fumble, and he pounces on it. And the Bengals' opening drive ends with a turnover. It'll be 1st and 10 Miami going the other way. Dolphins led by their starting quarterback, Austin Ducre, in his 10th year out of LSU. Of all of Miami's wins, Miami's had 9 wins. Only 2 of them have been by less than 1 touchdown. That was their win over the Redskins and the win last week over the Texans. The other 7 wins have been by 2 scores or more. 1st and 10 from the 26. Ducre looking. Ducre throws, caught by Moore. And Nate Moore down to the 16-yard line. I think we have a... Who called the timeout? Is it injury timeout? Well, somebody called the timeout. It's not recorded. All right. Second and inches at the 16. Ducre looking. Ducre throws near side, caught by Moore. Out to the 15, a gain of a yard, and that'll be a Dolphin first down. Nate Moore, in his 3rd year out of Texas Tech. Tackle made by Mario Smith, the safety. Now, Miami's 2 losses both came to the Jets. And one was a 2-score loss, and the other was a 3-score loss. Miami can beat anybody not named the Jets, it seems. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line, 4 wide. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre looking. Ducre throws, caught by Stowe, down to the 1. A 14-yard catch by Otto Stowe, the 11th-year receiver out of BYU, down to the 1-yard line. Taz Holmes, the defensive back, on the tackle in his 2nd year out of Nebraska. It'll be 1st and goal Miami at the 1-yard line. .625 and counting. Here in the first quarter, at about the half-yard line, Dolphins come out. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre hands off to A.J. Austin. Touchdown, Miami. A 1-yard touchdown run by A.J. Austin. And the Dolphins go up 6-0. Kapow, Ibanez says. Miami capitalizes off the Bengal turnover and gets the touchdown to take a 6-0 lead. And now the extra point by Dan Bailey. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Dolphins lead at 7-0. 6:12 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-7 Bengals, the 9-2 Dolphins. Miami has the best record in the AFC at 9-2. A half game better than Kansas City, who sits at 8-2. Kansas City's had a bye. Miami has not. Miami will go on a bye next week and then play at the Ravens. There's the kickoff by John Ryan from the 5. Turner brings it back over the 20, 25. And bringing it back to the 28-yard line is James Turner, the second-year defensive back out of Tennessee. So the Bengals come out for their second possession, down 7-0. Misty wants to know if Evil Dead got her pictures. She seriously has a Christmas tree in the bathroom. Nothing says Christmas like a tree on the top of the toilet. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Rogers under center. Rogers drops back, looks downfield, rolls out, throws deep, and caught by Isaac Curtis out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 12 for Curtis, the 9th-year receiver out of the University of Washington. First down, Bengals at their own 40-yard line. I never got a pick from Waldo. Actually, I did. He's a Bengals fan, I forgot. So Waldo's got the Bengals. Who does Misty got in this one? The black team? They're losing. 1st and 10. Bengals come out in the eye. Rogers hands off to Granger up the middle, and Eric Granger out to the 48-yard line, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Dante Lockwood on the tackle for Miami. .5:22 and counting here in the first quarter. 2nd and 2 for Cincinnati. Bengals come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Rogers under center. Rogers drops back, throws, and caught by Nick Austin, the tight end, down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll be another Bengal first down. Austin, the 12th-year tight end out of Texas. Tackle made by Dean Tarrant, the 6th-year linebacker out of USC. 4:52 and counting. Bengals come out 4 wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looking. Rogers throws deep. Caught by Mosley. And Kedrick Mosley down to the 18-yard line. A gain of 26 yards. The 10th-year receiver out of Eastern Washington. And the Bengals are now threatening in the red zone down at the Dolphin 18-yard line. Misty's laughing at something. I don't know what. Toilet paper is too far away from the tree. First and 10, Cincinnati at the Dolphin 18. 4:20 left in the first quarter. Bengals trying to tie this game. Rogers under center. Rogers drops back. Rogers throws to the end zone. It's nearly picked off by Christian Harrison. Oh, it should have been. The receiver was nowhere in sight. Here's the Dolphin defense. They play a 4-3. Douglas, Terrell, Lindsey, and Kilgore up front. Linebackers, Jones, Tarrant, and Lockwood. And the secondary, Brookings, Snow, Campbell, and Harrison. Must be very careful when wiping not to knock the tree into the can. No, you already have a tree in the kitchen. You have a tree for every room, don't you? 2nd and 10 from the 18-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers to Granger. And Granger gets hit for a loss of 3 back to the 21-yard line. Knox Campbell, the safety on the tackle, the rookie out of Kentucky. It'll be 3rd and 13 for the Bengals back at the 21-yard line. Yep, I remember. And now it's 3rd and 13 for Cincinnati at the Dolphin 21. Bengals come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers drops back. Rogers throws near side, caught by Curtis down to the 4. A gain of 17. It'll be a first down for the Bengals. First and goal from the 4-yard line. Great catch on the sideline by Isaac Curtis. Amen. Okay, whatever. First and goal for Cincinnati. At the Dolphin 4-yard line. Rogers under center. Rogers drops back, throws inside. Curtis, touchdown Cincinnati. On a slant. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Isaac Curtis. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this one up. Miami has a 1-game lead on the Jets. However, if they end up being tied, the Jets have the tiebreaker. And now the extra point by Luke Jones. The kick is up. And it's good. We're tied at 7 with 3:07 left in the first quarter. Live from the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. The Jets play later this week. They're at Buffalo. The Jets are 1 game back. Buffalo is 2 games back. That's a big game right there. Jets and Buffalo later this week. That's one of the late games. Late afternoon games. So the Bengals will kick off. Luke Jones will kick with 3:07 left in the first quarter. And there's the kickoff by Jones. About 5 yards deep. Moore brings it out. Nate Moore over the 20, 25, and Moore out to the 29-yard line in his 3rd year out of Texas Tech. We're tied at 7. First down Miami at their own 29. Dolphin offense comes back out. Miami's on a winning streak. I'll tell you how much in just a second. Trying to see when they lost to the Jets, what week that was. Back in week 6. Miami's on a 5-game winning streak coming into this game. First and 10. Ducray in the shotgun with a back on either side. Ducray fakes the handoff, throws, and Stowe can't hold on. Broken up by Henry Jackson, the 4th-year defensive back out of Texas. It'll be 2nd and 10. Nice play by Jackson. 2:59 left to play here in the first. Dolphins come out on 2nd and 10. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray looking, throws, and caught on the sideline by Nate Moore down to the 46. A gain of 17 yards. And that'll be a Dolphin first down. Great catch. Tackle made by the defensive back, Taz Holmes, in his 2nd year out of Nebraska. 2:55 left in the first. Now the clock runs. Miami at their own 46, 1st and 10. Ducray, under center this time. Ducray to Austin, right up the gut. A.J. Austin just plowing forward down to the 41-yard line. 13 yards, another Miami first down. Henry Jackson came up, made the tackle for the Bengals. We're tied at 7 with 2:25 and counting here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Dolphins at the Bengal 41. Ducray under center. Ducray pump fakes. Draw play to Austin. And Austin 5 yards out to the 36-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tackle made by Logan Harris, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Texas Tech. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 2nd and 5 for Miami at the Bengal 36. Dolphins come out 4 wide. Ducray in the gun. Ducray to Austin again, a draw play, picks up the first down. And that's going to be 7 yards to the Bengal 29. Logan Harris on the tackle, first down Miami. Dolphins on the move. Miami now at the Cincinnati 29-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray fakes the handoff. Throws downfield. Caught by Gunnar Helm, the tight end. And Helm pushing his way down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 28 yards. The second-year tight end out of Texas. First and goal, Miami. Tackle made by Taz Holmes again for the Bengals. Bengal defense can't stop this Dolphin offense so far today. First and goal from the 1. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Dolphins come out 3 to the far side. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray rolls out. Ducray fumbles, but it's recovered by one of the offensive linemen. Recovered by Randall O'Neal, the right tackle. It's going to be a loss of 10 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal. Who made the sack? It was Nathan Langford, the 11th year defensive end out of LSU. Miami's fortunate they fell on that. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Dolphins back at the 11-yard line. We're down to 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're tied at 7. Dolphins come out. Everybody in tight this time. Ducray under center. Ducray to Austin. And Austin gets outside, and Austin's in for the touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown run by A.J. Austin. And the Dolphins go up 13-7. Austin would not be denied. The 3rd year back out of Hawaii just plows into the end zone. And now Dan Bailey will come on for the point after. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Dolphins lead it 14-7. 16 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Live from the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Misty's here. Waldo never showed up for this game, so he doesn't, well, Waldo did take the Bengals, so we'll give him that one. Evil Dead took the Dolphins. John Ryan will kick off for Miami. And there's the kick. This will be fielded at the 4-yard line by Aaron over the 20-25. And bringing it back is Jarvis Aaron, the rookie out of Notre Dame, out to the 30-yard line. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Cincinnati from the 30-yard line. Bengals down by 7. Let's see if they can tie it up once again. On 1st and 10. Bengals come out in the offset eye. Rogers under center. Rogers hands off to Eric Granger, and Granger makes his way out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 4, and that will do it for the first quarter. Miami up 14-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Miami, Florida, the Orange Bowl. We go to the second quarter. Miami leads Cincinnati 14-7. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Bengals at their own 33-yard line. The Bengals come in at 4-7. Miami comes in at 9-2. Bengals in third place in the AFC Central. Miami in first place in the AFC East. By 1 game over the Jets and 2 games over the Bills. On 2nd and down, Rogers in the gun. Rogers hands off to Eric Granger, and Granger 4 yards out to the 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 3. Hunter Brookings on the tackle in his 10th year out of Oklahoma State. On 3rd down, in the offset eye, Rogers under center. Rogers hands off to Granger, and Granger no gain as he stood up by number 55, the linebacker Dante Lockwood. It'll be 4th down for Cincinnati. Lockwood got in there and made a stick. Mark Erickson will come in to punt for the Bengals on 4th down. Erickson gets the punt away. It'll be fielded at about the 17 by Snow. A.J. Snow, the safety, brings it back to the 33-yard line. The second-year safety out of Boise State. Some first half highlights. A.J. Austin, he has 2 touchdowns. 1st and 10, Miami at their own 33-yard line. What, Misty? Oh, she was talking to the dog. First and 10, Miami. DeCray under center. DeCray to Austin. And A.J. Austin 3 yards out to the 36-yard line. Nathan Langford on the tackle for the Bengals. A 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. 6:47 and counting here in the first half. Miami up 14-7. Dolphins can make it a 2-score game on this drive with any type of score. Dolphins bring everybody in tight. DeCray under center. Fakes the handoff. Throws outside. Caught by Otto Stowe. Across midfield. Out to the 44-yard line. 20-yard gain by Stowe. And that'll be a Miami first down. Tackle made by Taz Holmes, the defensive back. And Holmes has been making a lot of tackles. When your defensive back is making a majority of your tackles, something's wrong on defense. First and 10, Miami at the Bengal 44. Dolphins come out 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray draws back. DeCray throws, and it's nearly picked off. Broken up by Kevin Wilson, the 7th-year linebacker out of Maryland. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They were looking for Nate Moore as Wilson knocked it down. 5:59 left in the half. Dolphins come out. 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. DeCray draws back. DeCray looking. Steps up. Throws outside. Throws it away. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Dolphins. Couldn't find an open receiver. That'll stop the clock with 5:53 left to play here in the first half. Third and 10 from Miami. 4 wide. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray draws back. DeCray looking, throws, and caught by Austin, but he's going to be shy of the marker. He only gets to the 40-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 4th and 5. This would be a 57-yard field goal. Tackle made by Santonio Gray, the third-year linebacker out of Florida. Let's see if Miami's going to try a 57-yard field goal. Dan Bailey from 57. Kick is up, and that's not going to make it. No good. I would have punted myself. 5:20 left, and the Bengals are going to get some great field position at their own 47-yard line. Dolphins up 14-7 here in the second quarter. Who do they play next week? Miami's off next week, and in 2 weeks plays at Baltimore. The Bengals next week will play at Cleveland. First and 10, Cincinnati from their own 47-yard line. Bengals come out in the offset eye. Rodgers, play action, looking. Rodgers rolls out. Rodgers going to take off. He doesn't go far. He gets taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Dante Lockwood makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 10 as we're down to about 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Dolphins lead at 14-7. Nobody has scored in the second quarter yet. All the scoring came in the first. Second and 10 for the Bengals at their own 47-yard line. Bengals come out in the offset eye. Rodgers under center. Rodgers drops back. Rodgers looking. Throws downfield. Caught by Ryder Hicks down to the Dolphin 42-yard line. A gain of 11. And it'll be a Bengal first down. Ryder Hicks, the rookie out of Oregon, the wide receiver. Christian Harrison on the tackle. The fourth-year defensive back out of Minnesota. Four and a half minutes left here in the half. Bengals trying to tie this one up. Rodgers under center. Rodgers fakes the handoff, throws deep, and caught by Nick Austin. Austin down to the Dolphin 26-yard line. A 16-yard gain. And that'll be a Cincinnati first down. Tackle made by Hunter Brookings, the former 49er, in his 10th year out of Oklahoma State. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the half. Bengals on the move, down to the Dolphin 26-yard line. First and 10. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers hands off to Eric Granger. And Granger picks up 2 to the 24-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. Tackle made by Terrell Lindsay, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of Georgia. 3.5 minutes left in the half. 2nd and 8 from the Dolphin 24. Everybody in tight, single back. Rodgers under center. Rodgers back. Rodgers in trouble. He's going to get sacked back at the 32-yard line. A loss of 8 yards on the sack. Clarence Terrell, the 10th-year defensive tackle out of Michigan State. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 15. A loss of 7 officially. As we're coming up on 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. 3rd and 15 for the Bengals. They come out 4 wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Single back. Rogers looking. Rogers still looking. Rolls out. Rogers, he's going to take off. And Rogers down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 8. Make it a gain of 7. He's going to be shy of the marker. Brad Lincoln, the linebacker, comes over and makes the tackle in his 4th year out of Michigan. It'll be 4th down for the Bengals. They'll have to try a field goal. This will be a 41-yard field goal attempt. Luke Jones will come on from 41 yards. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. The Bengals pulled to within 4. The Dolphins still lead it 14-10 with 2:22 left to play here in the first half. Live from the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida, Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Bengals do salvage some points out of that drive, keeping the game close. Jones will kick off. And there's the kickoff. From the 6-yard line, Bateman on the return. And Bateman out over the 35 to the 37-yard line. Chris Bateman, the rookie out of Maryland, on the return. Actually, that's the other Bateman, Jackson Bateman, the rookie out of Michigan State. Miami has 2 Batemans. So the Dolphin offense will come back out. They'll start at their own 37 with 2:17 left. Miami can get a twofer here. They get the ball first in the second half. If they get a score before halftime and right after, we call that a twofer. A 2-for-1. Thank you, Evil Dead, for the update. Ball's up 7-0 on Oklahoma tonight. Ducre. Play action. Throws downfield. Caught by Stowe. All the way down to the 40-yard line. 23 yards to Otto Stowe. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Miami up 14-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. 2 minutes left in the first half. Dolphins lead it 14-10 over the Bengals. And after a couple of long passes, the Dolphins are down to the Bengal 40-yard line, trying to score before halftime, make it a 2-score game. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Ducre under center on 1st and 10. Ducre draws back, throws near side, caught by Moore, down to the 32-yard line, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Dolphins. Miami taking their time. .145 left in the half. They have 3 timeouts. On 2nd and 2 from the Bengal 32. 4 wide. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre draws back. Ducre throws and caught by Isaiah Nayor down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. Another Dolphin first down. The second-year receiver out of Nebraska, Isaiah Nayor. Taz Holmes on the tackle for Cincinnati. Clock is moving. A minute 10 and counting in the half. Dolphins inside the red zone, 1st and 10. DeCray under center. DeCray draws back, throws, caught by Stowe all the way down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 16. And the Dolphins take a timeout with 56 seconds left here in the first half. Kim Phillips on the tackle. The 4th-year defensive back out of Duke. 1st and goal, Miami at the Bengal 3. Waldo has made it into the house. I gave you the Bengals, Waldo. I know you like the Bengals. That kind of goes without saying. I always give Evil Dead the Vikings and the Jets. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. DeCray under center. 4 wide. DeCray looking. DeCray looking. Throws. And throws it away. Incomplete. Couldn't find anybody open. That'll stop the clock with 51 seconds left in the half. It'll be 2nd and goal for Miami. At the Bengal 3. Dolphins come out 4 wide. DeCray under center. DeCray to Austin around the outside, and A.J. Austin in for the touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run by A.J. Austin. That's his 3rd touchdown of the day, I do believe. He ran it in the first 2. Was Miami's first touchdown a run? I know he's got at least 2 touchdowns. Except for Miami. And now Dan Bailey with the extra point to put the Dolphins up by 11. The kick is up. And it's good. 21-10. Miami leads it with 48 seconds left in the half. Misty says she's taking a nap at 7:12 Central Time. You get an extra hour's sleep tonight, Misty. You know that, right? Don't forget, daylight saving time ends tonight. Set your clocks back 1 hour. So the Bengals have 48 seconds and 3 timeouts. They trail by 11. The Dolphins do get the second half kickoff. John Ryan will kick off. About a yard deep. Turner brings it back over the 20, 25. And James Turner brings it out to the 27-yard line. Not a problem, Waldo. I know the Bengals and the 49ers are your 2 teams. They really do. To be honest with you, they should stay on daylight saving times year-round. That's my vote. We're on it for 8 months anyway already, and we only go off it for 4, so why not stay on it? Just stay on it. Yeah, I'm glad it will get dark at 4:25. Said no one ever. Even earlier if you're up in Maine. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Rodgers in the gun. Rodgers back. Rodgers throws and caught by Mosley. Out to the 41, a gain of 13, making a gain of 14. Bengals take a timeout. You know who ultimately controls that when it comes to the U.S. government? The U.S. Department of Transportation. They have to sign off on it. But first, it has to pass Congress. At this point, it's like the DH. It's like either put it the whole year or don't. Or stay on daylight the whole year. Just pick one. I'll be happy. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Rodgers in the gun. 4 wide. Rodgers back. Rodgers looking. Rolls out. And Rodgers tries to dump it off to no avail. Isaac Curtis was in the area. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 31 seconds left in the half. Miami up 21-10. But Misty says it should be daytime 24 hours. We'd burn up, Misty. Yeah, we need night and day to keep the earth regulated temperature-wise. 2nd and 10, Rogers rolls out, throws, and caught by Mosley. No, he dropped it. He took a big hit from Dean Tarrant. And that'll be 2nd and 10. If it was daylight 24 hours, we'd burn up. It'd get hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. 3rd and 10 from the 41-yard line, and the night side would get cooler and cooler and cooler and cooler. Rogers in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. Rogers to Granger, and Granger only picks up 2 yards to the 43. Miami takes a timeout. They want to get the ball back. It'll be 4th down. Mark Erickson will come on to punt for Cincinnati with 24 seconds left in the half. Miami up 21-10. Just pick one, either or. But if I had it my way, I'd stay on daylight savings time year round. Erickson gets the punt away. Inside the 10. A nice punt down to the 5-yard line. 16 seconds left. Miami will start from their own 5. The Dolphins will probably just take a knee and go to the halftime. I kind of would. I wouldn't want to tempt fate down here at the 5-yard line. Let's see what the Dolphins do here with 16 seconds. Well, they're going to run a play. All right. Everybody in tight. Single back. Ducray hands off to Austin. And A.J. Austin out to the 7-yard line. A gain of 2. And both teams are going to let the clock run out. And we'll go to halftime. Halftime score, Miami 21, Cincinnati 10. Here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. We go to the second half. The Dolphins lead the Bengals 21-10. Dolphins trying to win their 6th in a row. They are 9-2. The Bengals at 4-7. Bengals trying to keep their very slim playoff hopes alive. If the Bengals lose, they will not be eliminated yet, but they'd be on the cusp, as they say. Miami will get the second half kickoff. We're underway. From the 5, Bateman over the 20. And Bateman out to the 25-yard line. Jackson Bateman, the rookie out of Michigan State. Miami up by 2 possessions. They can make it 3 with a touchdown. The Dolphins will head into a bye along with the rest of the AFC East next week. And on the other side, Miami will play at Baltimore in Week 14. Dolphins come out. Ducray under center, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Green 39.
Ducray draws back. Ducray looking. He's looking. Throws outside, caught by Austin. And Austin, no gain. Coming up to make the tackle, number 34, Trayon Taylor, the 6th-year safety out of Connecticut. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Oh, thank you, Misty. Misty brought me a drink. Misty also grabbed some Halloween candy. No, I'm good. It's hard to eat and do a game at the same time. What do you got? Some Milk Duds? I like those too. Waldo says, I passed out last game. It wasn't that bad. No, I'm good. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Ducray under center.
All right, here we go. Blue line it.
Ducray to Austin. And A.J. Austin to the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Dolphins. Mario Smith, the safety, came up, made the tackle. Well, you don't have to be sorry, Waldo. If you missed the earlier game today, the Baltimore Ravens beat the New England Patriots 27-22. That game is on YouTube if you want to go check it out. As well as all 6 of our college games we did today. We've been on all day. 3rd and 9. 3 wide for the Dolphins on the far side. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray looking. Ducray throws deep. Caught by Moore. And Nate Moore all the way out to the 45. A gain of 18 yards. And a Dolphin first down. The 3rd-year receiver out of Texas Tech. It's another Dolphin first down. Logan Harris making the tackle. You know, it's hard to believe that just a few seasons ago the Bengals won the Super Bowl. That was Super Bowl 32. That was 4 seasons ago. On 1st and 10, Ducray to Austin. Across midfield, and A.J. Austin out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 7 into Bengal territory. It'll be 2nd and 3. Logan Harris on the tackle again. If the Dolphins win, that puts pressure on the Jets. They play the Bills. The Jets are 1 game back, Buffalo 2 game back. On 2nd and 3 from the 48, Ducray looking, throws, caught by Gunnar Helm, the tight end, down to the 39-yard line. The 2nd-year tight end out of Texas. That's good for 9 yards and a Dolphin first down. Now Miami still has 1 game left with Buffalo. Trying to see when that is. Let's see. I think it's the last game of the season. No, they don't have any games left with Buffalo. That's right, they played them twice already. Miami's played the Jets and Bills twice already. 1st and 10, Ducray to Helm, and Gunnar Helm down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 12. Another Dolphin first down. Miami has lost the 2 games against the Jets, but they beat the Bills twice. The Jets lost to the Bills the first time. That was back in week 2 or 3, I believe. Let me check. Back in week 2, 24-21. 1st and 10, Miami. From the Bengal 27, Ducray looking. Ducray throws, caught by Nayor down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. I'm talking my NFL, Waldo, my NFL. The Bengals beat the Eagles in Super Bowl 32. This is Super Bowl 36 coming up for me. And that was a really good game. If you get a chance, go on YouTube and check out that game. That was a great finish. 1st and 10. Dolphins come out 4 wide. Ducray under center. Ducray to Austin, and Austin goes nowhere. It's going to be a loss of 4 yards. Make it 3. Coming in to make the tackle, Kevin Wilson, the linebacker, in his 7th year out of Maryland. It'll be 2nd and 13. I've gone back and watched that game a couple of times. It was just a fantastic game. It went back and forth. The Bengals won with less than 20 seconds. They scored a touchdown with less than 20 seconds. 2nd and 13 from the 18-yard line. DeCray under center. DeCray looking. In trouble. DeCray is going to go down. Back at the 21-yard line. A loss of 3. Miami getting a little sloppy here in the red zone. It'll be 3rd and 17 for Miami. They have to get down to the 4-yard line for a first down. Dolphins come out. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking. Throws outside. Caught by Austin. And A.J. Austin gets down to the 9-yard line. Picks up 12, but he's going to be shy of the first down. Make it a 13-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 4. The Dolphins will kick a field goal. Mario Smith came up, made the tackle. You have to go back to season 32. It's all there, though. Dan Bailey. This will be from 26 yards to put the Dolphins up by 14. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Dolphins lead it 24-10. With 3:01 left to play here in the third quarter. So the Dolphins do get the twofer. They score right before halftime, and they score right after. That was a long drive for Miami. It took up a majority of the third quarter. The best way to find it, Waldo, is to type in, when you go to my page and you search, type in NFL space S32 space Super Bowl. It'll take you right to it. Ryan will kick off. About 3 yards deep. Aaron brings it out. Jarvis Aaron over the 25. And he brings it out to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Bengals would take over now, down by 2 touchdowns. I'll type it out for you here so you know what I'm talking about. It's always NFL. It'd be season 32, S32. And because it's a postseason game, I just go Super Bowl. If you type that in just like that. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Rodgers under center. Rodgers hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger to the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Tackle made by Terry Douglas, the 7th-year defensive end out of Sam Houston. In fact, if you type in NFL season 26, that was the first sim season here on Twitch. 2nd and 9 from the 28-yard line. Rodgers draws back. Rodgers looking, throws deep. Caught by Hicks. Ryder Hicks on the loose all the way down to the 39-yard line. See, 22 and 11. That's a 33-yard gain by Ryder Hicks, the rookie out of Oregon. Finally tracked down by number 30, Knox Campbell, the rookie safety out of Kentucky. Bengals trying to get back in this game, down by 2 touchdowns. First and 10 from the 39-yard line. Bengals come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Rodgers under center. Rodgers to Granger, and Eric Granger down to the 31-yard line, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Hunter Brookings on the tackle. The Bengal drive keeps on driving. A minute 40 left. We're in the third quarter. Bengals down by 14, trying to make it a one-possession game. In the I formation, Rodgers under center. Rodgers hands off to Eric Granger. Granger picks up the first down, 3 yards out to the 28-yard line. First down, Bengals. The tackle made by Jesse Jones, the linebacker, in his 9th year at Mississippi State. A minute 12 left in the third quarter. Bengals trying to get a touchdown, trying to get back in this game. Bengals come out 4 wide. Rogers under center.
Here we go. Red 38.
Rogers drops back. Throws near side. Caught by Curtis down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 12 to Isaac Curtis. And that's another Cincinnati first down. Hunter Brookings on the tackle. Bengals have a nice drive going on here. Let's see if they can capitalize. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the Dolphins' 16-yard line. 3 wide, but in tight to the far side. Rogers fakes the handoff. Rogers is going to get sacked back at the 23-yard line by Stephon Kilgore, the 9th-year defensive end out of Auburn. A loss of 7. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 17. Kilgore coming around the outside and getting the sack. We're down to 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. This might be the last play. 2nd and 17, 4 wide. Rogers in the shotgun.
Here we go.
Rogers to Granger. And Granger, not much. Picks up a yard to the 22-yard line. Tackle made by Hunter Brookings, the defensive back. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Miami up 24-10 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida. We go to the fourth quarter. Dolphins lead the Bengals 24-10. It'll be 3rd and 16 for Cincinnati. They really need a touchdown, not a field goal. They're at the Dolphin 22-yard line. They got to get down to the 6 for a first down. Bengals come out 4 wide. Ducray in the shotgun. Not Ducray, I'm sorry. This is Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers looking, rolls out, throws, and caught by Curtis. Down to the 6. Does he have the first down? No. He comes up about an inch short. They needed 16 and got 15 and a half. It'll be 4th and inches. The Bengals kind of have to go for it. Oh, they're going to kick a field goal? Really? From 23 yards. I would have gone for it myself. Wow. Well, Luke Jones from 23 is good. It's an 11-point game. It's still a 2-score game. I don't know why they didn't go for it. Dolphins lead at 24-13. I guess they're thinking their defense might hold them again. Well, they have to hold them twice. Dolphins still up by 11. 7:25 left. That was an odd call there. Luke Jones will kick off for Cincinnati. This will be fielded 2 yards deep by Moore. Brings it out over the 10, 15, 20. And Nate Moore across the 25 to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Dolphins will have it, 1st and 10. We're going to go ahead and have a third game tonight. We'll have the Texans and the Colts after this. We'll be in Indianapolis. We'll have a third game. It's early enough. We'll head to Indianapolis after this. the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. 1st and 10, everybody in tight. DeCray under center. DeCray to Austin around the outside, and A.J. Austin makes a nice move down the sideline across midfield. Austin all the way down to the Bengal 35-yard line. 39 yards, A.J. Austin. He made a great move, faked somebody out of their shoes. And the Dolphins have it 1st and 10 at the Bengal 35. Miami can make it a 3-score game with a touchdown. 4 wide for the Dolphins. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking. DeCray throws, caught by Stowe, and Otto Stowe breaks a tackle and gets down to the 21. A gain of 14. Let me tell you why DeCray is having a good day. He's not being pressured. They've only sacked him once. And the Dolphin offensive line is giving him a lot of time. You give DeCray a lot of time, he'll pick you apart. He gets flustered easy, though. He gets erratic when you put pressure on him. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at the Bengal 21-yard line. 6:25 and counting. 4 wide for the Dolphins. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray pump fakes. DeCray throws, caught by Moore. Down to the 15-yard line, a gain of 6. Kevin Wilson on the tackle, the linebacker. It'll bring up 2nd and 4 as we're down to about 6 minutes left. It looks like Miami's going to win their 6th in a row and get to 10 and 2. They'll be the first team this season to 10 wins. The Giants can get there this week as well. 2nd and 4 from the 15. Actually, the Giants are off this week. I forgot about that. DeCray throws to Austin. And Austin loses a yard to the 16. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 as Kevin Wilson comes up and makes the play. A field goal keeps it a 2-score game. 5:33 left. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Miami. Clock is moving, 5.5 minutes. We'll have the Texans and the Colts after this. Dolphins come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. DeCray in the gun. DeCray looking, throws, and Moore can't hold on, incomplete. Slapped away by Taz Holmes. Great play by Holmes. And the Dolphins will settle for a field goal. You'll put them back up by 14. Dan Bailey will come on. This will be a 33-yard field goal attempt to make it a 14-point game again. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Dolphins lead it by 14 once again, 27-13, with 5:11 left. Looks like Miami's going to go into their bye week at 10 and 2. Once again, their only 2 losses were to the Jets, both times. The Jets have their number. The Jets have beaten Miami 6 of the last 8 times they played. Actually, I stand corrected. I'm looking here. 7 of the last 9. I forgot the postseason. Bailey will kick off. From the 4-yard line, Turner over the 15-20. And James Turner brings it out to the 23-yard line. That's where Cincinnati will have it. The Bengals will play at Cleveland next week. If the Bengals lose this game and then lose to Cleveland next week, the Bengals would be eliminated from the playoffs. Cincinnati will start from their own 23, down by 2 touchdowns with 5:08 left. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Rogers in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Rogers looking. Rogers throws deep and caught by Granger out of the backfield, out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 25 by Eric Granger, the 5th-year back out of UCLA. Coming up to make the tackle, the safety, A.J. Snow. It's a first down for Cincinnati. We have the Texans and the Colts coming up next. Those two teams played each other just a couple of weeks ago in Houston. And the Colts won that game, I do believe. Rogers in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Rogers drops back. Rogers looking, steps up, throws, and throws it away. Incomplete. I think they played like 2 weeks ago. Let me take a look. It was relatively recent. Let's see. I'm looking at the schedule here. Second and 10 from the 48-yard line for the Bengals. They come out 5 wide. Rogers back. Rogers in trouble. Throws. Caught by Isaac Curtis. Out to the 48. A gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 6. Well, maybe I'm mistaken about that. I'm going through the schedule and I don't see Indianapolis and Houston. Yeah, I did. Here we go. Week 6. Indianapolis won 17-14. The rematch is coming up. 3rd and 6 from the 48-yard line. Everybody in tight. Rogers under center. We're down to 4 minutes left. Rogers looking. Rogers throws and caught by Austin. No, he dropped it. Dean Tarrant breaks up the pass. It'll be 4th down. Austin took a shot from Tarrant. The Bengals are at a point now where they have to kind of go for it. 4th and 6 from the Dolphin 48-yard line. They come out 5 wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers drops back on 4th and 6, throws, and Petty holds on at the 32-yard line. A gain of 16 for Nick Petty, the 3rd-year tight end out of Michigan State. First down Bengals at the Dolphin 32-yard line. Cincinnati can make it a 1-possession game with a touchdown. Clock is moving, 3:40 and counting. 1st and 10 for the Dolphin 32. Rogers under center. Rogers hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger runs into Brad Lincoln. Picks up 2 yards down to the 30-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, the Bengals come out. Rogers in the shotgun. Hicks in motion. Rogers looking, throws, and I'm not sure who that was to. He may have gotten bumped, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Incomplete pass. 2:56 left. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning soon. Third and 8 for the Bengals at the Dolphin 30-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers drops back. Rogers throws, and it's knocked away by Hunter Brookings. He very nearly picked it off. I think he was looking for Isaac Curtis, if I'm not mistaken. And that'll bring up 4th down. No, he was looking for Xavier Mock, the running back out of the backfield. The rookie out of Ohio State. It'll be 4th down. Bengals have to go for it. They're down by 14. They face another 4th and 8. This time from the Dolphin 30. Bengals come out 4 wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers throws down the middle. It's nearly picked off by Brad Lincoln. Incomplete, but it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins will take over with 2:48 left. And it looks like the Dolphins are going to go to 10-2, and the Bengals are going to drop to 4-8. Unless the Bengals can pull off a minor miracle here. Miami pretty much dominating once again. It's going to be another 2-score win for Miami. Of their previous 9 wins, 7 have been by 2 scores or more. The only 2 that weren't was the 4-point win over the Redskins and then the 6-point win over the Texans last week. First and 10. DeCray to Austin. And Nathan Langford makes the tackle for a 2-yard loss. Back at the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 12 back at the 28 for Miami. But as I said before, Miami's 2 losses to the Jets, one was by 2 scores and the other by 3. 3rd and 12 as we're ticking down to the 2-minute warning. In the I formation, DeCray to Austin, and Austin gets hit for a loss of 3. 2 minutes left. Miami up 27-13 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Orange Bowl, Miami, Florida, for the final 2 minutes of this one. Dolphins facing a 3rd and 15 at their own 25. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Miami up 27-13 on the Bengals. Bengals have to get a stop and then score twice. DeCray under center on 3rd down. DeCray to Austin around the near side, and A.J. Austin around the outside. Austin pushed out of bounds at the 40. Does he have the first down? Yes. They needed 15. He got 15 around the corner. Now the good news is the Bengals don't have to use a timeout. He went out of bounds and stopped the clock. The bad news is he picked up 15 yards and a first down. Fresh set of downs for Miami. The Bengals will start using timeouts. On 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. DeCray to Austin up the middle, and Austin to the 42. Bengals take a timeout. They have 2 left. It'll be 2nd and 8. I'm updating the standings already. I'm pretty sure Miami's got this. This will save me some time between games. Bengals are going to drop to 4-8. The only thing in doubt right now is the final score. Miami comes out in the I formation. They want to eat up time. DeCray, play action, looking. He's got all day. No pressure whatsoever. Look at this. Throws and caught by Gunnar Helm out to the 39. That'll be a Dolphin first down. 19 yards. The Bengals have 1 timeout left. You give him that much time, he will pick you apart. Every time. The Bengals have had no pass rush. I'm just calling them like I see them. Bengals with 1 timeout left, 1:41 left on the clock. We have the Texans and the Colts up next. Evil Dead's going to be 101-65. Catching up to Misty, as she says. Waldo's going to be 20-22. DeCray to Austin. Austin will lose 2 yards back to the 41-yard line. The Bengals take their final timeout with 1:38 left. And then we'll head off to Indianapolis. We'll have a triple header at least for you tomorrow, starting at 6 Eastern. It'll be Carolina at Chicago, the Rams at Green Bay, and New Orleans at Minnesota. That's tomorrow night, 6 Eastern, just like today. 4 wide, 2nd and 12 from the 41-yard line.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
DeCray to Austin. Austin chugging forward down to the 34-yard line, a gain of 7. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. The Bengals are out of timeouts. The Dolphins are content to just let the clock run. Six in a row from Miami. Their last loss was to the Jets when they played them the second time. On 3rd and 5 from the Bengal 34, DeCray to Austin around the outside, picks up the first down to the 24-yard line. That's ball game. It'll tick under 40 seconds. Miami will take a knee, and that'll do it. And now the Bengals will be facing elimination next week when they play the Browns. One more snap. They'll just take a knee. DeCray comes out in the victory formation.
Here we go now. Green
Takes a knee.
Green 39.
And your final score, Miami 27, Cincinnati 13. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We have the Texans and the Colts up next. We'll see you then.